Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Rusty Nelson, and welcome. Most likely, you've heard of me before, or you wouldn't be here right now. This is about Hurricane Ian, and I actually recorded this while I was driving. Decided to go out this morning and drive around the villages and see what was going on. Till I probably drove around till about 1 o'clock. Ran into some people at different squares and talked to some folks at different businesses and did some video, kind of show you guys what it's like going on out there. But right now it is around 3 o'clock, and Hurricane Ian just made land down south. So we can probably be expecting that sometime tonight. As a storm chaser, I can say, please make sure you have your phones on and you listen, because I think probably one of the worst parts of this is the spin-off of tornadoes. So you never know what weather's going to do. Just be prepared. And yeah, that's it. Do your research, figure out where you want to go, if you have water problems, and so on and so on. But anyway, just take a look at this. It's just kind of run around the villages, ran into some people, and had some fun. Also, tonight, I do have my car rigged up where I can go live from my car. I'm not very good at it. I haven't quite gotten it down, as some of you found out. I can't quite tell sometimes when it's on or not, because I got a whole bunch of stuff going on in the car with cameras, but I will try to get out tonight or get out tomorrow morning. In any case, sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and I'm just going to let this run. Enjoy. All right. So this is Wednesday, and I'm actually out at a Circle K near the outside of the villages. And it looks like there's gas here in most of the pumps, and I already had mostly a full tank, but I decided to top off. But the thing you see mostly around down south, that down at the marathon near me, down St. Catherine Way and stuff, this is mostly what you see like that. So you'll find that gas may be hard to get, but if you kind of poke around a little bit, you'll find a place that maybe just got some this morning. And that's about it as far as the gas, but I'll drive around a little more and see what's going on. Stop by Dunkin' Donuts and have a cup of coffee, and it seemed like there's a lot of people there. But they also are prepared. They've got, my lens looks like it's fogging up a little bit. They got everything tied down, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Could get interesting, but it's early on Wednesday morning. As I drive into, I just went to Dunkin' Donuts over there, and everything kind of seemed normal at Dunkin' Donuts, of course. But as you get in towards, and it seems like, I'm sure it changes as things go, it's probably about 10 o'clock right now, closer to storm time, but the roads are normal. Everything seems pretty normal. At Dunkin' Donuts, the guy that walked in said, "Hey, those guys over at Starbucks are closed. They're a bunch of wimps." So I thought it was kind of funny what he was going off about that. But I think as you go towards the center of the villages, you'll find out that there is more and more gas that is out. And the funny thing is out on, I guess it's 301 out there, gas was about, I think it was 320 at some of the places. And here it's, well, I guess the last was 338. So 18 cents more in here at Circle K before they ran out. And anyway, I'll keep driving around. We'll see what's going on around the villages. But so far, everything seems pretty normal. And this is before noon on Wednesday. I just drove by the second Circle K, and they are out of gas. So their sign said, I don't know why, if they're out of gas, why they don't turn their sign off. And that would help people, because I could see people pulling in there and then driving away. So anyway, I'm gonna keep driving around and see whether there's anything going on. But if I haven't shown you already, I will show you that it's pretty amazing that they can start bringing some of these lakes down a little bit. Last night I looked out at the pond behind my house and I was thinking, I wonder if they can't bring this down or not, but when we woke up this morning it was probably about 4 or 5 feet down. So pretty amazing the way they shuffle water around, but I'll try to get some shots of that in a little bit. It's Wednesday before noon and I'm up here in Sumter and everything kind of seems normal except for the rain, which you would think would be the afternoon. And it seems as though, of course, the sales office is open because I just did see a greeter outside. So I'm assuming that they are open. Both of those guys are being smart and standing inside. They're waving from the rain. Always nice folks. You walk into the, you haven't been in at the sales office, and always nice people to greet you at the door. And there is everything. You can probably see it back there, batten down, waiting for the all tied down. And there are definitely a few people braving the rain at what seems to be the most popular place down here right now, and that is Panera Bread. So go ahead, I'm gonna stand out in the rain for a bit. Definitely, if you look across the street, it's Starbucks is closed. So Starbucks is losing a lot of business today. All the Starbucks seem to be closed already, and Panera Bread's definitely gaining some new folks, and everything seems to be normal. Kids are out and dogs are walking around. I see people with umbrellas doing their walking around the lake, but that's about it for now up in Sumter. I'm sure things are going to change in a few hours. I decided to walk a little further, and this is the note on City Fire. So obviously today's Wednesday, so they are closed. And I see a couple of the retail stores look like they're open, and right now Johnny Rockets is open. And you know, I think it's going to be spotty to see what's open, but I think it's kind of funny that some people actually go out and brave the weather. It's kind of cool, but it definitely seems a little strange that when you look down and everything's totally empty. Oh, I didn't know it. I haven't been up here in a while, but the Purple Pig is closing, and it seems like every item on sale, fixtures for sale, every item. Quilting, all quitting business, all quilting. Jeez. All fixtures for sale. I have no idea what's in there, but they have coverings on everything. Well, looks like Garvino's is open. So if you want a cigar and I guess a glass of wine, you're good to go in the hurricane. And looks like the pet store, Pet Sense, is open. Must be some other places open. Probably the Biscuit down there is open. But yeah, spotty. Some people are taking the time off, but obviously you can hear the radio in the background, the Village's radio. How you doing? You guys gonna stay open all day? You guys will probably be open. So this is the cigar mentality. They're open to relax during the. Trust me, I know. I love a good cigar. Yeah.
Come on in.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a place to relax and have a glass of wine,
sure,
this is the place to go, no matter what happens.
Yep. You got it. You got it.
That's funny. All right, I'm off.
All right. Be safe.
Okay. Bye-bye. So there you have it. Garvino's is going to stay open as long as they can. I like it. I like the attitude. I had to do it. I had to make a run at Sam's and BJ's. We'll see how they're each doing on gas. And I'll actually go in, maybe we'll see what they're doing on water. But this is pretty much the line at BJ's. It looks like one car at each pump, but it does look like they are out of diesel. So if you're going to come up here for diesel, and once again, this is before noon on Wednesday. Now I'll go ahead and jump inside and see how the test is how they're doing on water. We'll see what's going on. I can honestly say the parking lot's not real full, and like with everything else so far, everything seems kind of normal, but we'll find out how the competition does between BJ's and Sam's on water and gas. Okay, this is good. So BJ's has got a limit. How you doing? So we're gonna find out how they're doing on the water, although it says you got a limit of 4. I may have to pick up a steak for tonight too, so might as well enjoy myself if it's gonna be really rainy out. I can tell you that there's like nobody here. I guess I'm the only one, so I might as well get a little shopping in.
Just a couple.
All right, we have plenty of paper towels. We got plenty of Coke.
And if we look at this sign right here,
There is no water except for,
well, just a small broken up box right there, and some $24 Fiji and $21 of overachieving H2O.
I'm assuming that nobody's going to bathe in that. So that's it for the water at BJ's. And now we're at Sam's Club right now. Nobody's obviously getting a car wash, but it seems like there's very few people in line for gas right now. And fuel right now is $3.13. It's not raining real hard, but once again, I'm just giving you a time frame so you know it's Wednesday and it's just before noon, about 45 minutes until noon, and I'm going to jump into Sam's Club and see how they're doing on water. And when I was at BJ's, they had one of those gas tables that has like a little flame on it, and that was on sale, $70 off. So I bought one of those. So I must have had a calling to go to BJ's today.
Parking lot seems kind of normal at this time,
but I guess we'll check and see what's inside, what's going on.
a lot of carts lined up, that's for sure.
So I guess there's not too many people in here. Let's go check out the water. GoPro stop. I made it to Sam's, but I didn't make it past the meat case. Since I know I got propane and I'll have that working, I'm going to cook myself a steak tonight. But I think Sam's definitely wins
The water wars, because they got plenty of water, although it says limit of 2. I'm not sure why, because they've got plenty of water. Definitely plenty of water.
And they also have plenty of bathroom tissue. I'm laughing because of I'm jumping back to COVID, and maybe if I can find the tape, I'll throw the tape in of Gloria and I out chasing down toilet paper during COVID. But boy, does that seem like something in the past. Gloria and I are at St. Peter's, is that it? St. Peter's?
St. Peter's Village.
St. Peter's Village in just outside of Philadelphia, supporting the local communities when people don't seem to be going out on Canola Virus Day. we're in search of toilet paper. We'll report back soon. But
Definitely Costco. Sam's Club, that's what we need is a Costco around here for the competition. Definitely wins the water wars, and they were $3.13 for gas, I believe, so kind of similar, and both seem to have gas. Anyway, moving on, gonna see whether I can get this together. A few more people here at Sam's too. Seems like not many, but moving on. I decided on the way back from Sam's Club and BJ's, I'd stop by Spanish Springs and check it out. I expected to see this lake down low, but to my surprise, as I went by, you can see that it's actually higher than normal. And when you look across at the rec center over there, I'll try to zoom it in, you can tell that it is actually already underwater. The stairs come down to where they used to be. It's kind of high around the bridge also. So I'm sure that they have a game plan, but I was kind of surprised to see that. So let's go ahead and we'll go back and take a look at the square itself. You can actually see the trees right here. As I walk back, kind of check out the trees, and the dock is definitely floating higher than normal. And there is somebody way over there trimming their bushes, the trees in the rain. Interesting. That's a sign that is kind of on and off around the villages, but I am down in Spanish Springs right now. And once again, it's before noon. There's some restaurants that are actually open. Once again, Dunkin' Donuts is open, but if you take a look around, it's pretty much a ghost town right now. It'll be really interesting to see what it looks like 24 hours from now. Publix up here near Spanish Springs is definitely going strong, that's for sure. And if you want sushi place is open. And it seems like a lot of the different, like the larger stores are open. Couldn't tell whether the furniture place was open, but as we get close to the department stores, which for me, for a guy, I hate that department store simply because you got to join some kind of club to buy stuff. You can't tell how much it is. So that's one of the negative things that I found. And Daryl's Diner is definitely open. And then we've got Winn-Dixie. And Winn-Dixie is also kind of looks normal. You know, decent crowd going on. And yeah, definitely watch out as far as driving goes, because I think there's a lot of people that don't normally drive that are probably out today trying to buy things. But yeah, and it looks like the village's golf cars are open, just in case you want to buy a golf cart today. Moving on. All right, I'm down. I just dropped into Brownwood just to see what was going on down here. And it's a ghost town, except for some people, like myself, that are a little bit nutty. So go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Paul and Christine.
Hi.
Whoa! From Rhode Island. We're doing a tour of the squares, and we're telling everybody back up north to watch us on the live cam.
So we're watch you on the live cam?
Watch them on the
Oh, is that what you were doing out there?
We were doing
I pulled up and I saw him standing out, and I get the goop off the lens. I saw him standing out in the middle of the square, and I thought, you know what? Somebody's doing a lifestyle visit, and they're out on the live cam. But now you're going to be, probably by about 2 o'clock, you're going to be on YouTube. So,
There you go.
so yeah, it's pretty dead down here. Did you go to the other squares?
We did. We went to Lake Sumter, did the same thing.
We
Yeah.
saw whitecaps on the lake.
Yeah, but there's a few places opens at Sumter. In Spanish Springs, there's a few places open, but down here
there's nothing.
it is a ghost town down here.
Yeah.
So
We are going to go to Spanish Springs and get on camera there to prove to everybody that we're still alive and kicking.
well, you tell them to get on my channel around 2 o'clock, and you're going to be on there.
Okay.
All right, great.
All right, good.
But you're here in a lifestyle?
No,
we live here.
Oh,
We
okay.
live here, but we do
Yep.
know people who are on a lifestyle. They pick the absolute terrible
Worst
time.
time.
Well, they're going to. Well, yeah, it's not a good time.
No.
And there's no way around that.
No, we live here.
So, all right.
That's funny.
Okay.
We just watched your video about home warranty last night, actually.
Oh, well, you'll have this one to watch. I should be. I hope to be going live tonight, so I'll be out in the car chasing stuff down
Awesome.
live. So
All right.
we'll see.
Storm chasing. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. All right,
Okay.
Good luck.
Have a great day. So there are people like myself out here, but hang on, I'm trying to juggle the umbrella and the camera at the same time. But as you look around, I would say this is probably the deadest I've ever seen Brownwood, that's for sure. And walk around here. AT&T's closed. Something's got to be open over here though, because there's a bunch of cars. So maybe the Mexican place is open for lunch. I imagine they're gonna close, but I don't see any of the retail places open. Yeah, something's got to be open down there. It looks like the Fiesta or whatever it is, the name of it is. But this is, boy, except for this one corner right here. So it must be everybody's in that restaurant. Doesn't look like Five Guys is open. And this is dead. Anyway, that's it from Brownwood. The wind hasn't even started yet, and this is probably just around noon, maybe a little after noon, and I'm gonna go get this stuff up on YouTube just as soon as I get back. I'll try to zoom in on it, but it was kind of funny. I just saw this cat just hanging out there. Probably has no idea what's coming. But I am actually down by the water, back behind Brownwood, kind of check out the swampy area. And the other lake over there is actually, I would say full, to where it should be if it was full, but that's going to change probably. Be really interesting to see what happens with all this water, and I'll make sure I get out there, or definitely try to get out there if I can, to go check all this out. It is just about 1 o'clock, and I wanted to get down and get a picture, since this is a new area down here, St. Catherine, and this is along the golf course, almost down at the new bridge. So you can definitely see part of the golf cart bridge. But right behind me is the new bridge that they're building. And I'll be really curious. It's definitely picking up wind right now. Woo! See what this looks like tomorrow. And I'm gonna get back in my car. But I would say right now, even if you look on the other side over here, this water is just about right where it should be. And I'm gonna get in because it's really starting to rain now. GoPro, stop recording.